So there it is, guys. Last home game of the season. What a game it was. Look, I'll tell you something. Night shifts at work mixed with Arsenal games is just not a great mixture at all. I feel like I've aged like 5 years. Very stressful, but really great in the end. Obviously, Burnley, even at home, is always going to be a tough ask, even though they've been relegated already. They have absolutely nothing to play for. The last big hurrah away from home before they get dumped into the Champions League, or Championship, shall I say? Champions League, Championship. And yeah, they still played quite well, to be honest with you. Looking back at it now, it felt way more stressful than it needed to be. Zero shots on target for them. They really didn't trouble us at all defensively. But you never know. When it's 1-0, really great goal by Havertz, by the way, really great assist. Corner again, so many memes in this one goal, in this one victory. Corner FC again, set piece FC again. Saka, really good cross into the box, and Havertz doing brilliantly to score the winning goal, turns out. But yeah, I mean, we've absolutely peppered them, to be honest with you. It should have been 2 or 3-0 up in the half time. And yeah, it was always going to be stressful in the second half. 1-0 is a very fragile lead. It just takes one slip up. A couple of chances in the second half where we passed the ball to them and they kind of caught us on the break a little bit. But defensively, we were absolutely solid. Rayo was absolutely solid. He had nothing to do, really. They only had 5 shots and none of them were on target. So it was quite comfortable, but it didn't feel like that in the game. Like I said, all it takes is one slip up and it takes 2 points away from you. So it turned out to be way more harrowing than it needed to be. We absolutely annihilated them in front of goal. How we only got 2 shots on target ourselves, I will never know. We peppered them no end. It should have been 4-0 in my opinion. But look, it's just about three points now. This game and the Palace game next weekend. It's all about the 3 points, and doesn't matter necessarily at the moment about goal difference. And yeah, last game of the season, last win at home, which is great. We've done so many points at home, which is great. So many wins at home, which is great. And yet another clean sheet for David Raya, who's already won the Golden Glove for I think the 4th time or 3rd time in a row, which is crazy. I'm so tired I can't even remember the stats. But yeah, brilliant result, and it's so imperative now because Man City play Bournemouth away from home actually tomorrow in almost, say, 20 hours time. Huge game, huge game. Bournemouth, they're doing brilliantly at the moment. They've lost a game in God knows how long. I think since January. They're on a massive long, no losing streak, which is brilliant for them. And winning this game against City will guarantee them Champions League football. They have absolutely everything to play for. And it'll be the first time they're in the Champions League. And Bournemouth in the Champions League is just absolutely crazy. And they've got a real chance to do it. And even a draw helps us. They draw this game against City and we win the league tomorrow. How crazy is that? No, you can't put too much stock in this. It would be great if we could do that, if that happens, and if we're that lucky, because it means that we can go to the Crystal Palace game, rotate the crap out of that, play a relatively comfortable game, win or lose or whatever, and then focus on the Champions League, get a final after that. But we're not that lucky, I'm not that lucky, and I just don't see anything but a City win, to be honest with you. But this Bournemouth team have it in them to do it, and they won this fixture last year, so a little bit of hope to hold on to be sure. But we've got to focus on ourselves. No matter what City do tomorrow, if they win, fair play to them, but we just got to win against Palace. Just one more win in this league, and we've won it. For the first time in 20 years, we're on the very edge, the precipice of glory. The Premier League trophy is right there. We've got almost a hand on it. We've done all we needed to do today. We just needed to get the win. Massive credit to Mikel Arteta. A little bit of a different lineup than I think we were all expecting. Odegaard and Eze both starting. Havertz as well playing instead of Gyökeres. That was the big one. I was expecting Gyökeres to start this game, but obviously for whatever reason they've with Havertz, should I say, not Hazard, with Havertz, and obviously he got the winning goal, so that was a good call, and it was in the first half as well, which was great. And yeah, and Miles Lewis-Kelly, feel hard done by not starting, but they all came off the bench, which was great. Massively brilliant bench, by the way, in this game. Absolutely epic bench, and we made full use of it. Martinelli coming on as well, which is great. And yeah, look, 1-0 to the Arsenal. I mean, that's the song, in it, the famous song, and it's all we needed. And we just got to focus on, Palace now. And then 2 more games left of this season, and they're arguably the biggest games for this football club in 20 years. So it's crazy. Mikel Arteta, I want to finish on him. He's transformed this football club. We are on the precipice of 2 of the biggest trophies we've won in 20 years. Because of him. He's dragged this club from real mud. 10 years ago, 2016, I don't want to go back to that year. I don't want to go back to that time. Really struggling. The Emirates wasn't great. The atmosphere wasn't great, although there was always some die-hard fans that were always there, always supporting. It just wasn't a great atmosphere. It wasn't a great feeling around the club. We won a couple of FA Cups in the intervening years, but yeah, we were the banter club. We were the joke of the league. I think that's why we get so much hate now, because people can't take the piss out of us anymore, so they just insult us. And accuse us of being everything they are being. But he's transformed this club, Mikel, and hugely grateful. The idea of him not being in the club next year is ludicrous. No matter what happens at the end of this year, touch wood, he's not leaving. We're on the precipice. We're right there. We're so close. Managerial changes galore in the summer. We've got a real chance to really establish ourselves as the league's best team. And we just got to go out there and win 2 games of football, man. Palace and PSG, cup finals, both of them. And it's all down to Mikel, and I think, he stays no matter what. The owners are really backing him now. There's already talk about what they're going to do in the summer, transfer-wise. So, great times to be an Arsenal fan right now. No matter what the noise is on social media, no matter what the bullshit, rival fans like to talk about Arsenal, let them hate. It is what it is. They always hate us, which is fine. This is what part of being an Arsenal fan is. You just got to accept the hate, which is kind of weird sometimes. It's kind of cringy sometimes, but it is what it is. We're not the Manchester Club anymore, and they just hate that fact. So, and yeah, I mean, credit to him. Obviously, the fans love him. The diehard fans that go to the games regularly love him, and we back him. And he's got us to the real. He's dragged us to the edge of glory, and we're right there. Just 1 or 2 more steps left to go. Yeah, so with any luck, Bournemouth do us a real favour tomorrow. But as I said, we rely on ourselves. We're on a massively good run at the moment. Like everyone's saying, there are loads of people saying, ever since we lost against City, we haven't lost a game, and we're the only team in that period of time that hasn't conceded a goal in the league, which is great. So, defensively, we're good enough. Offensively, I think we could still be better. We should have buried some chances. Trossard hit the post. A couple of near misses as well. We should have won this game fairly comfortably, in my opinion. But and in the Champions League, especially, that could hurt us. So we've really got to work on burying our chances when we can create them, because we do create a lot of chances now. It's just burying them and finishing them off is a bit of a mission. But Burnley are a team that will make it difficult for you to kind of score against them and stuff. So, it is what it is. But against a team like PSG that will come and attack us and really go for it, I feel like we'll be able to exploit that better than, say, Burnley. So, yeah, at the moment I'm brilliant. I mean, I don't look it because I'm so excited, so tired. I've just done a night shift, my second one of 4, so I'm quite tired. But I'm so happy, man. Just it's just living the moment. This is what it is to be a football fan. When your club's on the precipice of winning some big trophies, you just got to enjoy the moment, drink it in, all in. And I talked earlier about the stress and the anxiety and the terror and the anguish of being an Arsenal fan watching Arsenal games at the moment. I mean, I can't can't remember the last time I watched a stress-free Arsenal game. I think it was one of the Champions League group stage games where we just annihilated teams left and right and centre. That was way back in November, December time. That was months and months ago. So, yeah, ever since Christmas, really, it's just been stress after stress after stress after stress. But this is the moment. This is the moment you look forward to as a football fan when you're there, when you're so close to it. We just got to reach out and grab it now. So, yeah, that's all what I want to talk about really. The game itself was, it was a decent game. It was defensively brilliant from us, but offensively things to work on. But it was still a good game in the end. Looking back now, I think if I watched it again, knowing the result, I think it was a much more calmer game than it felt like. In the moment, it just felt like nerve-wracking, especially when the referee decides to give 7 minutes extra time and then adds 2.5 more minutes onto that. 9.5 minutes extra time is disgusting. Don't know what the referee was waiting so damn long for, but so annoying. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know what you think we could do against Palace, and obviously PSG will get to that after the Palace game. But do you think City can do something against Bournemouth? I mean, how crazy would that be? It would be so great, to be honest with you. Such a relief if Bournemouth can get a draw from City and then wrap up the season tomorrow, and then just chill out for the Palace game and then concentrate on the PSG game. But we're not that lucky. I'm not that lucky, and I just don't see it happening. But you never know. There is hope out there. So, yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If we do win the league tomorrow, I might bring out another video tomorrow. But if we don't, then I'll talk to you probably next Monday for the Palace game. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Enjoy the moment. We've done all we can now. Just one more hurdle in the league left to go, and then it's the Champions League final. This is the moment we've been dreaming of for 20 years, and we're on the cusp of greatness. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Like, subscribe. We do appreciate everyone that's watched all my videos in this season. Yeah, it's been brilliant. I've put out a record number of episodes for this season, so it's great. And you guys have been watching like crazy, which is awesome as well. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, there's at least one more league game video anyway to come. So stick around for that. And yeah, I'll talk to you again very soon. Have a good week again, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.